Hello world, welcome to my channel. I am Sahil and today I am here with a new video tutorial series that is advanced CRUD application using Bootstrap 4, PHP and MySQLi prepared statement in object oriented style. So here you can see the application. This is the final CRUD application. So before going to create the CRUD application, let's first see how it works. I have created a form from which I can insert the record into the database, and I am also showing all the records present in the database in the same table, same page, and with three action buttons, that is details, delete and edit. Now let's try to insert any record in the database. So here we will write the name, and here we will write the email, and here we will write the mobile number, and from here we can select the image. So let's select the image and click on add. Now you can see a record has been added and displaying here, and you can also see a successful message is showing in alert Bootstrap 4 alert dynamically in the same page. Now when we click on detail button in any record, then it will show the detail of that particular record in another page, details.php page. When we go back and check other record details, then we can just do it by clicking the detail button. Now if you want to delete any record, then just click on the delete button and it will delete the record from the database and from here also. Okay, so you can also see a successful message of deleted row. Okay, and we can also edit any record. Let's suppose we want to edit this 31 record, then click on edit. Now here you can see the same form has the previous record that we have just clicked the edit button, and the add button is changed to update button. Now let's change the value in name, like Ronald Weasley, and here also add Weasley. Okay, now click on update. So you can see the record has been updated with a successful message updated successfully in Bootstrap 4 alert, and this is also updated in the database. Okay, so this application is working fine. Now let's start creating this application. So this is our first video of this application. So in this video I will only show you how to create database and table for this application, and also I will show you how to design this page using Bootstrap 4, and in next video I will make it dynamic using PHP. So first let's create our project folder inside localhost. So I am using XAMPP here, so I will create my project folder inside htdoc folder. So here just create. So I am creating PHP CRUD folder inside htdoc. Now let's open this folder in your text editor. I am using Sublime Text here. So this is my project. Now before going to code anything, let's create our table for this application with database. So open your PHP MyAdmin. So this is the phpMyAdmin. Now let's create a database, new database. Keep this database name PHP CRUD or anything you want. I'm keeping PHP CRUD and click on create. Now I will keep 5 columns and name of the table CRUD. Okay, now click on go. Now the first field is for ID and the data type of the ID will be int and length will be 11, and make this field auto increment and primary key. Okay, now our next field is for name and the type will be varchar. Length 100 is enough, and next field is for email, varchar, and this will be 255, and next field is for phone, and let's keep it also varchar, and 10, length 10 is enough for phone. Now another field is for photo. Now in this field we will store the path of the photo that we have uploaded with the form. So keep the length of this photo field 255, and now save the table. Now our database and table has been created. Now let's come to the project. Now this is our project. Now create a new file, index.php, inside the project folder. Okay, now inside this we will design our CRUD application form page. Okay, so here in the title we will write CRUD App. Okay, so here we will use Bootstrap 4 for designing purpose. So first we need to include the Bootstrap CDN link library here. So just open w3schools.com, and from here click on learn Bootstrap 4, and from here click on get started, and from get started go below, and here you can see the max CDN. Just copy all the CDN links of the Bootstrap library, and it also contains the jQuery library. So just copy all the CDN links and paste inside the head tag. Okay, now we can use the Bootstrap 4 classes to design our CRUD App page. So first I will create or design our Navbar in the top of the page. So for designing the Navbar, just go to the same Bootstrap 4 here and click on Bootstrap 4 Navbar. Now it's opening. Now go below. Yes, collapsing the navigation bar. Okay, now from here just copy the code that is here. Now just paste here, and let's save this. And now just check this PHP CRUD. Now the Navbar is looking good, but come to the w3schools.com again and go below. Now copy this form tag, form coding only, and paste inside the closing UL tag. Okay, Now from here we will just change CRUD app, and this link will be FEA features services, and you can write anything. I am writing about. Now just go and refresh. So this is looking good, but we can make some changes here. Here in the ULML auto, now all the links will be in the right direction. Now this is looking good. Let's close this. We can just go to the form and keep this here. Now let's see what will happen, and just remove this ML auto. Now this is looking fine. Okay, now here just change success to primary. Now look, this looks better. Now inside this navigation bar we have to show our heading, this heading. Okay, so just copy the same thing, and here we will create a container fluid, and inside this container we will create a row, and inside this row we will create a column md 10. Okay, now make this column center to the page. So for this we will use justify content center, sorry, and inside this we will use h3 tag, and inside this just write this heading, and also make this text center to the page and text dark. Okay, now let's check. So this is looking good. Now inside this container we will create another row, just inside this row, heading row. Okay, so row, and inside this row we will create two div for column, call md4, and we will create another column md and 8. Now inside this column we will create our form in this side, and in this column we will show all the records from the database in this side. Okay, so let's come here and we will just add record, and here give some text center and text info. Okay, for the text color, and inside this we will create our form. So here we will use form tag, and in action we will just use this, and method will be post, And the one more thing, we will use ink type here because we will also upload a image from this form, so we have to use this ink type. So here we will use multi part form data, and now inside this form we will create div form group. Okay, now our first field is for name, so type will be text and name will be name, and class form control, and form control place holder enter name, and this will be required field. Now let's check in the browser. So this is looking fine. Let's create a HR line just below this heading. Okay, so here just come here and HR, now refresh. So this is looking good. Here we can also keep some margin top to this heading for better look. Okay, now this looks more good. Now let's come to this part and just copy the same thing, paste here. Now here we will, our another field is for email and name will be also email. Here enter email, and this field will also required. Let's refresh. Now our another field is for mobile number, so here right tail and here phone name, attribute value should be phone, and enter phone. Okay, now div form group, and here we will use input type file, and input type file name image, class custom file, and this will be not required. Now let's check. So this is looking good. Now inside this we will create a button. So input type submit name add, and class button primary, button primary, and button block, and okay, now check here. Value add record or anything you want to show here. So add record is good. Now this part is completed. Now here we will show the record that is present in the database. So just copy the same heading from here and let's go below and paste here. Now delete this records present in the database. Okay, now here we will create a table below this heading. So let's go to the w3schools.com again, and from here just choose table, and from table go below, and we will use this border table. Okay, table over this is also good, so click on try now. Here click try it yourself, and from here you will get the code. So just copy here, just copy the table, copy, and here just paste. Now we are here in the table bordered. Now in the top heading part we will just use hash for id and image for image, and name and email and phone and a action. Okay, now just delete all others. Now here for id just one. For photo we will use img tag here. So for now just with 25, and here name Sahil Kumar, and email sahil@gmail.com, and in phone number we will show phone number, and here in action we will create 3 action button. So first check these are showing fine or not. So here you can see this is a border, so bordered is not looking too good, so just remove this and let's refresh again. Now this is looking good. Now in action buttons let's create our action button. So our first action button is details. So for in href we will just write hash here. We will do this later in next videos. So here we will use class bootstrap class button. Now we will use badge primary, and here we will use d details. Okay, and here just use this. And now our next button is delete. Here we will use danger for a red color, and our another button is edit. So here edit and just change to success, and let's refresh the page. So our buttons is looking very small, so give some padding to sorry, and here also padding 2. Now let's check. Now this is looking good. So our design process is finished. Now in the next video I will show you how to make it dynamic using PHP and MySQLi prepared statement. So thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, then hit on like button and please subscribe my channel.